Always on my grind, it's 24/7. I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion.
With a new stadium rising just to the west of us, for now we're back for football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Giants and the Buffalo Bills. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It's Graham Gano to get this one started. And off we go in Western New York. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Play action. It's Allen. Oh, they come after him right away, and Deputy goes on the first play of the game. Allen. Stretching the field is Knox. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Big play there for the Bills. 35 yards.
When we had a chance to talk to the coach the other day, what did he tell us, Mike? He said, I want to come out and be aggressive right from the start. And with that big shot downfield here early, I think it's pretty safe to say that's exactly what they have done. Now the key is, can they turn that explosive play into an opening drive touchdown and really get off to a fast start?
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. They go play action now. Here's Allen. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Third down and 3. We'll try and run here with Cook. First down and more inside the 15. And he's in. What a drop. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
And now they want to show they mean business here. Offense going to remain out there and try for 2. Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. That's going to be caught. So the aggressiveness pays off right away, and just like that, the lead is 8-0.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. the 35. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll run, and this is Cam Scatterboo. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. They'll go again with Scatterboo. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On 3rd down, here is Dart. That's caught, and it's Cam Scatterboo. It's a gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
On play action, it is Dart. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
There we go, sack.
On the give, it's Tracy. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down. They'll go, and here's Dart. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Giants 1st down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
And the Giants 1st down. A gain of 27 on the play. 1st down, Giants.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. To the air on 2nd down. Dart. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response?
Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Touchdown, New York. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end. So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
To return, here's Ray Davis. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Play clock, Down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Allen to throw. Exiting the pocket right. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line. Here we go. To the air. On second down, here's Allen. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. Throwing is Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down. They'll try it now with Cook. And he is going to have the Bills' first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on fourth down. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on fourth down. 2 minutes to go. First half in a 2-point game. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. So, first and 10 here now at the 38. From the gun, here is Allen. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. To the air once more, it's Allen. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. A gain of 17 to the 17-yard line.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
319! What's up?
On play action, Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And good work here defensively. They force him out after a gain of just a yard. And now it's third down.
What's up?
Here's Allen to throw. He's got his big tight end, Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Bills.
lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
Allen leading the Bills to the line for this two-point try. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. We'll see a return here from his own end zone. Good coverage by the kicking team. He's out of bounds, shy of the 20. On 1st and 10, here is Dart. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 2nd down, Dart. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. He finds Johnson across the field. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. To the air again goes Dart. Moving to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs. On 1st down, Dart. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. To the air once more is Dart. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, New York. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. The return, here comes Davis. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. wants to run another play. Instead, just take a knee, take this on into the locker room. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Three points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. And this ball's going to go out of bounds, not the way you want to begin the second half. The football will be marked at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Dart. Moving outside the pocket, just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw with a pass is incomplete.
And so far throughout the course of the game, I think the secondary's actually done a really nice job of taking him away. He's clearly one of their best players, one of the top players in the league. They're going to continue to find ways to target him. So defensively, it doesn't matter if he has 0 catches or 10. He is always going to be a focal point of this offense.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
There is no worse feeling either coming back to the huddle or the sideline after a big drop, and that was a beautifully designed play, perfectly placed ball, and he just couldn't make the grab.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. Gonna send it downfield toward Knox. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Big time play there for Buffalo. It's a gain of 34.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Allen. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Bills 1st down.
Seems like the fullback is kind of the last of a dying breed, but we see them used occasionally in the run game. But, man, when you have a guy that you can target in the passing game, it just adds one more layer for a defense to have to worry about.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Allen to throw. This is caught 2. To the goal line and in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Bills. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
That one is no good, not even close. He missed it wide to the left, and the score remains right where it's at. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this on the ground with Scannable. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Dart going to throw here on second down. He'll get that out to Scannable. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Here we go, Shaq, go!
Here's Dart. Rolling right. Bit of a wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
It's 3rd and 4. Throwing again, Dart. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. Dart gonna throw it again. A ball deep for the end zone. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Here's the first carry for the man from Kentucky, Ray Davis. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
That's into the hands of the fullback. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback, working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
On third down, it's Josh Allen. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And he'll be out of bounds up at the 30-yard line. Allen to his tight end, Kincaid, and the Bills have a first down. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. From the 33, here's second down and 7. Once again, it's Cook. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. He's got the first down and more than that. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards. First and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 12 more yards from him there, and another first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another first down. Play action. It's Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day. Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10, here is Dart. They try to work the screen with Scalaboo. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. On second down, Dart. He gets that complete downfield to Slayton. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now a timeout, Giants. That is their second. They stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Here's first and 10. Here we go. Throwing, Dart. Throw, left side, that's Johnson. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. The rookie from Ole Miss put that one on target for the first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
Looking to double up here, score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. He's to midfield, and he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for. Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. That one downfield for Cooks. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
They go play action now. Here's Allen. This is hot. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here we go. One final play. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So the Bills Mafia goes home happy. It's a win for Buffalo. They take care of business here at home. The game they were expected to win. They had no problems in the end as they cruise to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.
on some chill. We go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills. And I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we could do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keep scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some that she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it. Yeah, that mean I'm way up. Yeah, the 6 ain't friendly, but that's where I lay up. Lay up. I been Steph Curry with the shot. Been cooking with the sauce. Chef Curry with the boy. 360 with the wrist, boy. Hey, who the is, boy? OVO, man, we really with boy. Yeah, really with the. I should probably sign a hit, boy, cause I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you gotta chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico basement, working on the phones. Either that or try the money mark to make the pickups. Man, it's 2008, I'm trying to paint the picture. Comeback season in the works and now I'm thinking bigger. I got in the studio every night, late night. Gotta watch it, don't wanna make them sicker. That's my oh Lord, got a whole lot to show for it. I mean, we could really get it, we could go for it. I'm just here for the Bucks and the Billies. Don't make me one of the ghosts for it. I run it, they like go for us, run for us, run for us, go for us.
EA Sports, always proud to bring you the National Football League as we join you from Northwest Stadium, just outside Washington, D.C. Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Washington Commanders. Kicker Graham Gano set to put his foot into this one. And off we go in our nation's capital. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Now it's JCM, Jacory Crosky-Merritt. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now. Daniels looking to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I don't see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Ready?
Off the play fake, Daniels. They're looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away in the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbo. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Cam Scatterbo, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Giants use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Gano now, following the touchdown, here to kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
Here we go.
Daniels with a give to Krosky-Merritt. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down. There was a little space there, yes, but that was a well-executed run by the rookie.
It was, and he wasn't one of the higher-rated rookie running backs coming out. He's probably on the next tier. But let me tell you something. If he becomes more consistent and continues to have that drive to be one of the best, we'll see more of that in the future.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Ready?
Now Daniels. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
That's Samuel, caught left side. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
Go!
Throwing now is Daniels. And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. Yeah, and he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their home with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a third down coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Dart. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. A play fake, and now it's Dart. He'll dump this off to Skidmore. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
And that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, and maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. They need 2. Here's third down. To throw now, Dart. And he fires one, but incomplete.
And that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just one first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Dart. Now this thrown deep for Slayton. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin.
I think he thought he had his first read open on that one, but they were obviously ready for that throw, and that's just a lack of experience showing. Young quarterback stared his man down the whole way, and they were more than happy to sit on that route and bring home the INT.
On 1st down, it's Krosky-Merritt. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Come on.
Here's Daniels. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Terry McLaurin, 40 yards. And the Commanders are an extra point away from drawing level. Moody good with the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, trying to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
So naturally they will decline it. They got the first down anyway on the play.
Who needs a penalty when you picked up the first down through hard work and effort anyway? First down.
Throwing his Dart. Here's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Now they'll change things up. To throw his Dart. They'll set up the screen to Scatterby. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Now Dart. Wide open receiver, complete. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. To the air, Dart. Again, it's Johnson. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down. Dart going to give to Scatterby. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw, Dart. And it's caught. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Darius Slayton from 13 yards out. And the Giants will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 14-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
I have to tell you, Brandon, I feel like a coach right now because I'm wondering why the angle route continues to be so effective when as an inside linebacker, you're always taught, don't let someone cross your face. If they want to go outside, it's okay. But they make that outside fake, cut back inside, often to great success.
Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To the air goes Daniels. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Jake Moody now on for the field goal. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, it's such a high-stakes scenario. Everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Let's go now.
On the ground, it's Scatterby to start the drive. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Play fake, and here's Dart. They'll get this to Scatterby. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Well, he had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. They work now on 2nd and 9. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Throwing from the gun here, Dart. Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A big play there on the catch and run. 31 yards.
This is what made the West Coast offense a staple around the NFL in the 80s and 90s. You don't have to push the ball deep downfield to come up with big plays, and there's an example of that right there.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Tyrone Tracy, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Giants take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Gano the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Play action. Now it's Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. Taking a shot for Samuel. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. To throw is Daniels. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
On fourth down, here's Daniels. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from fourth down to first. And they go play action. Daniels. And that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Daniels looking to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Here comes the seventh play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Commanders take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. Daniels going to try and throw for it. And he'll get in for the 2 points. And that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
A short throw pulled in by Bellinger. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. An inside run with Scatterby. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 9. Scatterby going to run it out of the gun. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. 1 yard and now no yards. Have them looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. From the gun, here's Dart. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Giants go on 4th but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A big opportunity to tie it with 3 or take the lead with a touchdown. Their defense definitely did their part with that pivotal 4th down stop.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
Yeah, boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Here we go, here we go.
Again, it's Krosky-Merritt. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Boy, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now. They'll look to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Commander's first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Back to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Checks it down, Krosky-Merritt. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 22-yard line. run inside. Krosky Merritt. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. They come up now on 2nd and 2. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
On the set. Ready.
Back to throw. Now Daniel's going to keep it.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes a correct read there, passing on challenging and blanket coverage and getting the first down with his legs instead.
The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. He's back to throw. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow.
Moody good with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. He'll look to throw. Connected with Johnson. This is where you learn a lot about rookie quarterbacks. How can they run that 2-minute drill? We're about to find out.
Yeah, and for them, it's not just proving it to guys like you and me watching the game and trying to beat a defense. It's proving it to their teammates that they can have the confidence in them when they line up in these situations.
And he is going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Now that is the 2-minute drill at its very best. Get the completion, get a big chunk of yardage, and then get out of bounds to save those timeouts. You cannot do it any better than that.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, this defense has been physical all game long, and it certainly looks like they're not going to back off and make things any easier. They want to keep making life miserable for the receivers all the way to the end.
And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. Well, that is the definition, Charles, of delivering under pressure. The game-winning potential. There's still a little time left on the clock, but the potential game-winning drive, and it was well executed.
I think we're going to remember this possession for a long time. We've caught a bunch of games, but how about how they got it done down the stretch? Absolutely terrific. Barring some type of miraculous play in this last half minute, I think that touchdown just earned them the win. They really came up clutch when they needed it.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
Ready.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Now Daniels. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
Nowhere to turn here, he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. looks like he'll throw here. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
19 Tiger.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we sign off from Landover.
Typical, body of a donut, that's so typical. Tail like a god, that's so typical. Still more, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical, so cut out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the
Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Kicker Graham Gano set to put his foot into this one. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
From the 34-yard line, here's second down at 5. It's Barkley on the counter. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
Sometimes I forget how much information he has to go through before the ball's even snapped. But what a diagnosis right there. Saw the play, shot through the gap like a rocket, and ends up spilling it for a loss.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
Don't touch it! Don't touch it!
They'll go to Barkley again. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
A first down carry for Barkley. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 45 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground, and it's a first down.
Don't touch it! Hey! Don't touch it!
Play action. Here's Hurts. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
Well,
ain't gonna be that easy.
This defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
Great.
The pitch goes to Barkley. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Giants are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal, getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Looking to put a drive together. Throwing his dart. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
They'll start on the ground with Scatterby. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. We're scoreless after 1. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And once again, it's Scatterby. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
But that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply the offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd down and 6 now. Throwing his dart. He'll check this one down to Scatterby. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. To throw his dart. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Give up the middle, Scatterby. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 48 yards rushing so far, and this is just their first possession. They've got a new set of downs here.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a 1st down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard. They'll give it to Scatterby. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Cam Scatterby, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Giants post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. They'll try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
2nd down and 8. Here's Hurts to throw. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. Here's 3rd and 3. Hurts sets up to throw it. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw now, Dart. Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. And they're able to get this one past the 30, down to the 25. Here's Dart. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing, Dart. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. Looking to throw, Dart. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Tyrone Tracy from 13 yards out. And the Giants will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Brian Dable dialing up a play call here as they will go for 2.
Cowboy 80, 70 Lions. Go.
They'll look to throw. And this will be caught. This time the 2-point conversion works, and it's 14-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Great.
Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
They go play action with Hurts. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Hurts. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. Burst by him near the 35. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. They'll throw now on the final play. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in the second half. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Let's go.
First down, here's Scatterby. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the 31, here's 2nd down and 8. Here's Dart. He'll dump this off to Scatterby. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifted.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a big play for the Giants on 3rd down. And even 40 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. They'll run from the gun with Scatterby. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. From the 24 now, here's the 2nd and 8. Now Dart. Crossing route catch made by Johnson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Nice throw there by the rookie from Ole Miss. He's got his guys a 1st down. Play action. Now Dart. Touchdown Giants. Daniel Bellinger from 8 yards out. And the Giants take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now 21-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
No touch that.
Throwing is Hurts. And Hurts is intercepted, his third of the game. And his crew will take over with the football at the 35-yard line. And right about now, you start to think, and maybe they're starting to think, gosh, maybe points aren't going to happen for us in this game.
Well, it's a thought that is worth having because so far in this game, this defense has not just had the upper hand. They've appeared to be a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps to everything they've done. They've had an answer for everything this offense has thrown at them.
From the 33, here's a 2nd and 8. Again, it's Scatteroo. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. The completion on 1st didn't get much, and now the run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down on his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
On 3rd down, here's Scatteroo. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Here's Dart. He'll try to do it himself. And he's going to be out of bounds, a few yards shy of the line to gain. And that's going to be a turnover on downs. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down. They'll look to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Brian Burns. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on 4th and long.
Well, give them credit. They're going to stay and fight this out to the end. 4th down, you've got to go for it. And they not only convert, but pick up some good yardage as well.
On the draw, this is Barkley. 69 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could
come right back at them.
They're going on fourth down with Hurts. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the drive stays alive after the fourth down conversion. First and 10 inside the 30. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
So after a run like that, I will guarantee that the head coach is saying to himself, maybe even over his headsets to the rest of the staff, where was that all game long? We needed that. That's the type of run we planned for going into the game. Didn't get much of that, but let's move it forward. Let's build on it, get ready for the next week, and let's go play.
He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
You know it's 21-0, right?
They'll run it again with Barkley. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially
just like a true Eagles fan.
3rd and 2. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right. And if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know, you
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a play in the catch.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And this win was impressive, Charles. And look, they were honest with us this week. They had this game circled on the calendar for quite a while, coming in and taking down the reigning Super Bowl champions.
And you and I both know from experience that having the title reigning Super Bowl champs is a blessing, but a curse when the next season begins, right? Because everyone circles that game on their schedule. They can't wait to come in and play, and they often do things you don't even expect because they figure, what do we have to lose? We're playing the Super Bowl champs.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Philadelphia, good night, everybody.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey! Hey! It's your boy Lil Jon. What's up, Bodie? What's up, Sean Paul? Hey! Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time to turn this thing on out. Now, let me see everybody do this. Hey! Let's go! Snap your fingers, but do you still? You
sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport. Historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Chicago Bears. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, we welcome you. The punter, Bradley Pinion, gets this started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Here we go. Yes, 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 yes. What is up? Yes.
Here's Williams to begin with a pass. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
That's a short throw caught by Komet. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
A pickup there of 13. First down, Chicago.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
On the bootleg, it's Williams. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
On second down, it's Williams. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete. DeAndre Swift, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a third down.
All right, so the first two, they go clearly to the defense. You get a first down sack. That sets everything of the drive for the offense behind the 8 ball. Then they followed up with a forced incompletion. So now third and long, this is a must-pass situation, and the defense has a prime opportunity to get themselves off the field.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Ellis. And the Falcons are going to get the football here. They forced the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
It's a pickup of 12. First down, Atlanta. They'll go again with Robinson. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. On second down, Penix. That's into the hands of Werner, the tight end. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. First down throw there is incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, Disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And he's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. Zane Gonzalez on for the point after. He's got it. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Gonna look deep, looking for more. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
First time I done got wild in a long time. We didn't have a good time, not a long time. Prime time, feeling like Dion in the limelight. Showdown, trying to blow it down, get my mind right. Oh, hey, what you know? Ain't crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Whether in the clouds or down below, all I wanna do is hear you get loud. So get loud. So get loud. So get loud. I take the first, you keep them coming. We know a lot about turning nothing to something. We doing big things, ain't never bluffing. Top of the world, ain't no doubt in mine, it's about time. Whoa. Hey, what you know? Ain't crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Whether in the clouds or down below, all I wanna do is hear you get loud. So get loud.
then it's gonna be quick. Alright, oh, your man's have been to jail before? Whoa, and all them other cats you run with, get done with, dumb quick. You gon' approach the dog with some bump. Alright, they go to click, 911. All over some dump. Ain't that some? It's remind me of clubs. Every time you come around, it's like, I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, alright, Slim? So watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Try to diss you. That's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Dallas Cowboys. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. What do you think? So play action. It's Prescott. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
2nd down. Prescott. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, we're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
They get the conversion with a gain of 22.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points? I like the aggressiveness early in the game, right out of the gate. Make the defense realize we are going to challenge you downfield, and what that does is it opens everything else up. Now, you got to hit a couple of these, and don't be surprised if they go back to a deep shot here pretty quickly.
He was looking for George Pickens there. 3rd down coming up.
You know, so they don't connect here, Mike. But I kind of like the early message, because now as a defense, they have to understand that even if we have this guy covered, one of the best players in the entire league, this quarterback's going to continue to give him a chance at the ball. So not only do we have to cover him, we have to contest and make a play on every throw.
17 yards, the gain there. 1st down, Cowboys. They'll throw again, Dak. And he can't hang on through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's third down. To the air again. Prescott. That one on target from Williams. He's got it.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Play action now. Prescott. That is caught. And he's in. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Charlie Jones now to return. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. To Devian Clowney there in run support. On one, ready? Second down, 8 yards to go. Here we go. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
Yeah! A first down throw for Prescott. Here's a screen set up to Williams. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Good pickup of 16 on that screen play and a first down.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Jones now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here we go. On first and 10. Burrow. He's got the hookup to Mike Gesicki. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through one. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Here we go. Right.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll find Gesicki over the middle. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's a Cincinnati first down.
First down, Cincinnati.
Here we go. Right, 80.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Let's get set. Right.
A carry here for Brown. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 17 yards on that play. And the Bengals going to have a first down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow now. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
That's not an easy catch by any means, but at this level, Mike, you get paid to catch them all. And really, you get paid to catch the hard ones. And you know that hit, it's coming either way. And I remember learning as a young player early in my career, the hit's coming, you're going to get knocked to the ground. It feels a lot better getting off the ground and handing the ball to the official.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the